What you're about to see is the third and final part to my Pentatonix new album reaction breakdown Holidays Around the World. If you'd like to see the full uncut, unedited versions of this reaction, these reactions and breakdowns, as well as the whole album reaction, uncut, unedited, it is over on Patreon. Go check it out. There is so much more on Patreon. Check it out, link down below. Growing up in a Latin household, I have heard this song so many times, every single Christmas, and I would hear Feliz Navidad always, because it's a Christmas classic in the Latin households. Nice. Classical guitars. Wow. Let's talk about this really quick. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't know if we'd consider it flamenco or just classical style guitars. You can immediately, as a guitar player, tell that it's a classical guitar just from the tone and timbre of the guitar. Classical guitars differ from the difference between like typical guitar, standard acoustic versus classical. The main difference between the two is the strings. First of all, I guess size of body, but also main difference is the strings.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
There's so much jazz going on in this, like these like jazzy chords with like these chromatic, like just not typically in the key chords, which is really cool. All these little flavorful chords.
Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish
Finger picking.
you a Merry Christmas.
I want to assume, based on just what the structure of voices and stuff, it sounded like maybe in the beginning it was La Santa Celicia, then it sounded like it went to Kirsty, then it sounded like it went to Mitch, which was cool.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad.
Wow, hear that big reverb throw on there? And also there's definitely layers of vocals in, like many layers of vocals throughout this track.
Feliz Navidad.
Nice.
Feliz Navidad.
Vibrato.
Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad.
Bass. The bass is almost given this upright kind of bass kind of sound. Very reminiscent of like the plucky upright bass.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
What is that rhythm? Are we hearing clap? Is that claps, or there's some sort of like rhythmic on the downbeat? I guess those are claps. I would have loved to hear that little reprise right there, the little like whispery kind of Feliz Navidad. Would have loved to hear more of it. Invincible, number 10 on this list. What do we got? Starting right off with music. Yeah. Well, this is cool, man. We got, first of all, again, kind of like that chromatic style microtones. And then we got these like pop style, like moving synths going on. This is fun.
After the sleepless night, I woke up to the light. I fell 1,000 times just to get back on my feet.
I gotta say, whoever was behind the sound production on this, like the sound design is really top notch. Like listen to the shaker in the left ear, the tambourine. It sounds not like it's in the left ear. It almost sounds like it's back here, like distant. Like if you close your eyes, you're in a big room, and when you typically speak this or you listen to things in real life, in person, your ears have a sense of depth of field. Cinematic. This is cool, man. I'm dancing along to this. This is fun, man. Electric guitars. I like PTX with electric guitars. Their voices are so top notch that now you add instruments, it like takes pop to the next level, I feel like, honestly.
I feel our spirits soaring, voices in unison. They say if you find it in the stars, feel it in your heart.
Is that Mitch right there? This right here, I feel like is the perfect range for his voice.
Say if you find it in the stars.
Really pop style vocals. This is really like his genre.
You pray for me, all your blessings I receive. I feel your
Yo, this is PTX and pop like go hand in hand. This is really, really, really. I'm really enjoying this.
You're invincible.
Can anybody translate in the comments? I'd be curious.
You're invincible.
Wow, interesting resolution on that note right there. Very cool. A Christmas classic. Last Christmas. Let's see what we got. This is such a classic, man. Modern classic, I guess you'd say. Notice that little like radio voice going on with Scott's vocals in the background, kind of like this distorted, kind of like he's coming through a radio or cell phone.
Last Christmas,
I like that pause. You hear the echo kind of creating some tension.
I gave you my heart, but the very next day,
Come on, man, bass. Four on the floor, Kevin.
I'll give it to someone special.
I think it'd be really sick if they did some sort of like halftime kind of boom, ka, but the boom, 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 ka.
Well, it's me, that doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with the note. Say I love you a minute.
Dude, Scott's voice, I feel like, is on a completely another level lately.
Last Christmas, I gave him my heart. Very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I give it to someone.
I like the claps of 2 and 4.
Last Christmas, I gave him my heart.
As somebody that produces my own music, I would love the opportunity to go in and kind of just see the DAW sessions. I would love to see how many vocal layers they have, like how they layer them. Like it's so clear and so tight.
A crowded room.
Whoa, that's cool. That's sidechain right there on the vocals. So you're hearing the vocal pad coming in, the ooh, kind of bass pad. And then, but you hear Kevin's kick is coming on the floor. But what's happening is a sidechain through a compressor. And it creates this cool, like, pulsing kind of sound. That is cool to hear with their voices.
Found a real love, you'll never fool me again.
Ooh, key change. Right or no? Maybe not. There is the key change. Kevin's crushing it. This is sick, man. How do you not dance to this stuff? Come on. Is that Mitch? Dude. Cool version of a classic song. So Silent Night is one of those interesting tracks in the sense of we all know the first verse and like the chorus, but then there's like 7 other verses that like nobody knows the words to. Let's see what we got. Nice. Very cool. I love the big reverb sounds, man. They've definitely done this song before. I think actually they've done a couple of these songs before on their own. Now they have features on them. But I'm getting like serious Avi vibes.
Young virgin mother and child.
That walk down is nice.
Infant so tender and mild. Secret heavenly peace.
I like the almost, can you call it instrumental when its voice is still like, but this like non-lyrical verse essentially of just these vocal instruments going. This is the classic Silent Night right here. I don't know the Kinks singers, and I apologize. I should have done a little more research on that. Deep bass. really intricate melodies going on, counter melodies, these intervals going, the walk down. It's really interesting, like very classic sounding. Distant, ethereal background vocal. Come on, you hear Scott back there with that, like, it sounds like he's back here, man. Like, that is cool. Droning top note. Yo, who's holding that note for that long? Wow, nice classic resolution right there. Cool way to end this album. That was beautiful.